Well, I guess you know me well enough to know that this virtual communication is probably not something that I'm most excited about. It always appears very awkward. I love the face-to-face moments. I especially love the face-to-face moments with you all. I always feel very, very accepted, regardless of how hokey I sometimes communicate. And you know what? This is no exception. What I'd like to do right now is read you a children's book entitled, What Do You Do with an Idea? It won't take but a few minutes, but I would like for you to be attentive. I don't want you to leave the airway, because I think it's a very special story, and it really is a story about you. What do you do with an idea? One day, I had an idea. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered. What do you do with an idea? At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. But it followed me. I worried what others would think. What would people say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away and didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted all of my attention. It grew bigger, and we became friends. I showed it to other people, even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they might laugh at it. I was afraid that they might think it was too ambitious, too unreasonable, maybe even impossible. And you know what? Many of them did. They said it was not a reasonable idea. They said it was a bit weird. They said it might even waste my time, and that it would never really become anything. And at first, I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do. And it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food. I worked with it. I played with it. But most of all, I gave it my attention. My idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it. I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big, and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands, because it said, it is good to have the ability to see things differently. I couldn't imagine life without it. Then one day, something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my very eyes. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. It was now a part of everything. And then I realized what you do with an idea. You change the world. Well, you know, this book reminds me of this man, Dr. J.D. Mashburn. Dr. J.D. Mashburn has been a part of our team since 1991. It was only a few days ago that we received a call telling us that Dr. J.D. Mashburn died. Well, Dr. Mashburn, I think, just epitomizes the dream maker. He had an idea, and he wouldn't let that idea go. He had an idea that he insisted upon nurturing, developing, growing up. And that's exactly what he did. But you know what? As I've mentioned, I think to you before, every dream maker must have many, many, many dream shapers. And those dream shapers have to have every bit the resolve, every bit the true grit, every bit the passion that's necessary to sustain a cause, to sustain a mission. And you know, here's his mission. He says, I won't be satisfied until every school in Arkansas has at least one teacher who has been trained in the strategic instruction model to help struggling learners. Well, we have a team, and it's a quality team. And it's a team that has the determination and the tenacity necessary to continue his dream. I don't suggest to anyone that Dr. Mashburn had a dream. I suggest to all of us that he continues to have a dream. He continues to have a dream, even though as he rests in peace because of you. And I'm here, gosh, I think I can say in behalf of not only our team, but also Dr. Mashburn and his family. Thank you, thank you, thank you for helping him fulfill his dream and having this pledge of allegiance to sustain his dream. We appreciate you. The teachers of Arkansas appreciate you. And the struggling learners especially appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I am, in my own traditional mind, sorry that we can't see each other face to face. God bless.